Hi, I'm Sarah DeGroff, and I have the new oils from doTERRA's 2018 Dream Convention to just give you kind of the highlights on what you'll love and how you'll use it, and a couple of the other highlights that they gave us. They have increased over time the amount of our oils that are exclusive to doTERRA, because as you'll see in like maybe sponsored ads on Facebook or whatever, it's a really popular marketing claim from other companies to say that they're just like doTERRA and they get it from the same farms that doTERRA gets them, which is a pretty lame thing to say about your company anyway, if that's like the only good thing you have to say about like what if you could say one sentence about your company. But right now, 96% of our oils are exclusive, meaning that the farmers that we work with, the growers, won't sell to anyone else but doTERRA, exclusivity. So the oils you get from doTERRA really you cannot get anywhere else. And also through new research and continued research, you know how like with counterfeit money, they have gotten more and more sophisticated so that now they, you know, when money gets like $100 bill has a hologram in it or that kind of thing, the counterfeits get more and more advanced too. So it takes more and more advanced technology to tell the fakes. It's that way with essential oils now too. The more advanced that companies become as they try to increase profit by adulterating the oils and putting something in there that shouldn't be, whether it's synthetic or if it's a natural derivative or whatever, to cheapen the oil to be able to make more profit. And current research shows that more than 80% of oils that are on the market are adulterated. And that means it's on purpose. It's not on accident. These are things that they're doing that, you know, even things that could potentially be dangerous, just as a heads up. So doTERRA is unwavering in its commitment for third-party lab testing, multiple levels of chemical testing to ensure that that your oils are both pure and effective, and that they're going to do the right job for what you need, and never going to waver in that. So with the new oils, everybody is going crazy over the kids kit. And this is, so right now it's sold just as the kit. I think starting November 1st, you'll be able to get the components individually. So it comes in a very kid-friendly case. It's very soft and pliable, and it feels like a silicone or something. It's got a carabiner lip that could attach either a gym or a diaper bag or whatnot, and then it opens and it comes with carabiners. Now these, when you buy them, when you get the kit, the carabiners are in here, so you don't have to use those. Those can come off, and they're in a case that have room for some extra oils in there as well. It holds all 6 oils, and it's so kid friendly. Your kids will just get so excited. And then it has a snap here if you wanted to snap this so that you can set it down and it will stay open like that. And then in this pocket, it holds the flashcards that show you what each oil is for and how to use them. And I had my first grader and fourth grader read the cards last night. They went wild over the look of this and how exciting it was. My first grader could read these cards with a little bit of help. My fourth grader could read them with no help, just to give you kind of a picture of things. And also, these are going to be great oils that adults will love to use also. They're just super gentle and super friendly, very easy to use for somebody who's even never used an essential oil before. So the first oil is Thinker, and it has vetiver, peppermint, clementine, and rosemary in your base of the carrier oil, the fractionated coconut oil. Hey, Lauren. And so vetiver is in there. Studies show that it promotes focus, and so it's going to be really useful for study time. Peppermint for alertness and uplifting, and studies have shown that one is effective when you're reading, researching, studying, anything like that. Clementine is uplifting, and it has a very bright and sweet aroma, makes it appealing to everyone. And rosemary for concentration and memory. And they do have, all of them, the stainless steel roller ball that won't pop out the way some of the lesser roller balls will. So once it becomes available as a single, Thinker will be $16 at wholesale. Each one of these is at a really great price point. And then Calmer is the new blend for sleep and calming, and or for stress. So it's going to be the favorite for bedtime. It has lavender, which is calming to the central nervous system and supports relaxation and reduces stress. Cananga flower, which is part of the ylang-ylang family. It is high in beta caryophyllene, so that it gives full body support through the CB2 activation. That's the same benefits that we like about our Copaiba. So it has really, you know, the benefits for supporting that central nervous system. Buddha wood, which is calming and relaxing and sedating, and Roman chamomile, which is calming for skin, mind, and body. And truthfully, all 6 of these smell like Fruit Loops. Like, kids are going to love these. Calmer is once they're available as a single, will be, hold on a second, $19 at wholesale. And then Stronger is your next. And what's cool is they made these in 3 separate categories: mind, body, and heart. So 2 blends for supporting the brain, 2 for supporting a healthy body, and 2 for supporting emotions. So this one is Stronger. This is going to be the gentler blend for kids in place of On Guard. So if some kids feel like On Guard smells too spicy or too, you know, maybe it's too tingly for them. If you want something that's super, super gentle and in a very simple formula, it has Litsea, which is great for skin health and has a very uplifting aroma. Plus, it's great for germ protection. And then, you like these oils, buddy? You like the kids' oils? And then the Rose is great for cleansing and protective to the body and skin. Also great for germ protection. Cedarwood, which is grounding to the senses, and frankincense, which is good for cellular health and vitality. And so you'll apply this to the spine and to the soles of the feet. These kids are super stoked to get one when they come in, right, Katie? And so either for just protection before going out in public, before going to school or preschool, or to if they're feeling under the weather, Stronger is for any of that. And it will be $14 when it's available as a single. Rescuer is going to be the kids' version of Deep Blue. Very gentle. Smells great. It has Copaiba, which activates the CB2 receptors. Spearmint, which is cooling and soothing to the body, but it's gentle and it's not spicy the way, you know, some kids might feel about the oils that are like the wintergreen and peppermint and so forth that are in Deep Blue. And spearmint also provides focus and mood uplift. Then it has xanthoxylum, which is a shrub that produces a peppercorn. It's supportive to the circulatory system, also supportive of soothing tissues and for the central nervous system. And then lavender, which eases tension and also good for skin irritations. So your Rescuer is going to be great for after sports, activity, even headaches for kids. Anything achy, you know, sore muscles, bumps and bruises, anything like that. It's very, very soothing and regenerative. So that's your Rescuer blend. When it's available as a single, it will be $15 for the rollerball. And then Steady is your grounding blend. And so it has amyris from the Dominican Republic, which reduces anxious and stressful feelings. Balsam fir, which is gentle and grounding and soothing. Coriander and magnolia, both of which are for calmness and a feeling of well-being. So you'll put this on the base of their neck, bottoms of their feet, and so that they'll feel grounded and secure. So this is great in the moment or as just on the regular for anyone who feels, you know, kids that are more anxious. That's going to be a great one. Yes, the chili's ready. Have Grace or Emily serve it. That beep means it's done. And when Steady is available as a single, it will be $15 wholesale. Then, feel free to pop a question in the chat box if you want, or unmute yourself if you have any questions, and I'll answer them as we go. Then Brave is the Courage blend. This is one of my favorites. It has, let's see here. It has the amyris from the Dominican Republic that was also in that steady blend, which is great for grounding and reducing feelings of anxiousness. Wild orange, which is cleansing to the emotions and uplifting to mood. Cinnamon, which is invigorating and instills feelings of strength and power to overcome obstacles or challenges. And osmanthus, which it has a fruity floral aroma and encourages positive can-do feelings. So Brave is the oil for confidence, for kids that are maybe a little bit more nervous for trying a new thing. And so this will be the oil for dispelling fears and accomplishing what they want to do. And when Brave is available as a single, it will be $21. And the entire set of all 6 oils, all of the products, including this set, will be available October 1st at a really great price point, just really easy for families to get. It's only $95 at wholesale. That includes all 6 roller balls and the carabiner clips, and all of this packaging with it, that each one has its individual carabiner, and the flashcards for kids and for their caregivers, so that you know how to use them all. And it does include this really nice case, which has its carabiner too. That entire set for $95. So that's going to be available October 1st, and that's only like next week. So we're super, super stoked about those, really for adults and kids too. So the next oil in the new oils is Magnolia Touch. And Lauren, this is going to be right up your alley. Is there anybody here who really loves your florals? You love rose, jasmine, neroli. This is right in the family with those. So Magnolia is sustainably sourced from China, and they told us about the job creation and the wonderful things they're doing for these farms in China. Magnolia is very exquisite, and it's got that beautiful floral. It's going to be $28 at wholesale, and it is in your base of fractionated coconut oil. And to make 15 milliliters of Magnolia oil, it takes 5,040 flowers to make. And Magnolia bloom is a very large flower, so that's really saying a lot when it takes over 5,000 flowers just to make 15 milliliters of the oil. A lot of people love it, the Magnolia, the most for the emotional benefits. Opening, heavenly, resplendent, confidence, and radiant are the ones that people associate with Magnolia. Lauren says she can't wait to get this one, and what a great price for the rollerball. Yes, you're itching to get that kid set, I'm sure, for both of your babes. That this is going to be fantastic, and I'll have to tell you a story how I got my sets for my kiddos. So your Magnolia blends beautifully with sandalwood, frankincense, even adding your citrus oils to it, whether topical or whichever use. And I know some people are interested in the science, some are not, but your Magnolia, just as a quick highlight, has the highest linalool amount compared to any other flower oil. It's 71% linalool by its natural properties, the chemistry of the Magnolia oil. So that makes it very calming to the emotions and to the body. If you're wondering what on earth here, I stoved my finger really badly, and the splint is protecting it for now. Just realized that's right up in my camera. All right, so that's your Magnolia oil. Okay, and then next on the list, I should have put them closer to reach. Okay, next up is the doTERRA Spa New Edition. This is a hydrating body mist with the beautiful blend in it. And I cannot believe they were able to make this how they did, because there are, in the ingredients, there's just carrier oils and essential oils. There are no propellants, there are no preservatives. It's just your oils. So it's got a base of avocado oil, sunflower oil, coconut oil, maybe one other, I'm not sure, passion fruit. And then it's also got citric acid as the natural additive. And then it has just your essential oils that are in the beautiful blend. And the beautiful blend is a roller ball that they brought out as a Christmas exclusive, and it was so popular it sold out just really, really quickly. It smells amazing. And so they made this in I'm not going to do this next to my computer. That would be a bad idea. It's a 360-degree applicator, so that after you get out of the shower, you can just turn it any which angle after you towel off and spritz arms, legs, back, whatever you want, and it'll still spritz at any angle. And so your hydrating body mist, this is going to make a really nice gift too. I like to keep things like this on hand when it's like, oh no, I forgot I have that birthday party to go to. Or even as a hostess gift, sometimes you want to bring something for somebody, but they're like, oh, no, don't worry. We don't need a side dish. We already have all the food we need for dinner, but you want to have a gift for somebody. So your hydrating body mist is going to be $25 at wholesale. Also makes really nice for like Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, that kind of thing. And then, and then your next one is pink pepper, which we got an introduction to when they brought out the trio this past Mother's Day, and they were able to secure enough of it that we can have it in the full line now. And pink pepper has an amazing sourcing story in Kenya with our co-impact sourcing. So if you're curious about that, look that one up on YouTube with doTERRA Kenya black pepper, and it'll just bring tears to your eyes, the things that it's doing with creating jobs for people who really, really need them every time you buy our Kenyan oils. So pink pepper is really good for internal use. Now, it's safe for all three methods, internal, aromatic, and topical. But they're really recommending it for putting it in your water on the daily. And it is a gentler flavor. Yes, it still does have that pepper zing, but it is gentler than black pepper. And so it's really good with the citrus. And it gives, they're symbiotic. So putting it with the citrus gives you the added benefits. So putting your black pepper in your water with your citrus oils you'll get that additional boost, and it tastes really good. So, it's supportive for liver, for gastrointestinal system, for kidneys, for your vascular system, and cardiovascular. And a little bit more detail on the black pepper. It helps damaged cells die as they should, instead of the damaged cells reproducing, similar to some of the properties that we see in our frankincense that we love for that cellular protection and cellular health. Pink pepper activates natural killer cells to support a healthy immune response. And it also, yes, dear, I'm on a video.
Tell Angie to bring more kombucha.
Angie, Henry saw you on the video and wants you to bring kombucha the next time you come over. Okay.
Extra.
Yes, dear. Okay. So your pink pepper also alleviates neuropathic discomfort. That's going to be really big on the list for a lot of people and maybe some family members. And with some of the things that your pink pepper does, this is going to partner really well with your DDR prime. Okay, so next, this is one that's been in high demand, and it's been more than 3 years in trying to procure this that doTERRA has been working on for getting the sourcing and the supply of it, because it's not an easy one to get. This is a preview of Yarrow and Palm. This is a duo. So this is Yarrow essential oil with pomegranate seed oil as a nutritive duo that is either for topical use or taken internally. And pink pepper, I think I forgot to tell you what the pricing is going to be on the pink pepper. Hold on. Pink pepper is going to be wholesale $22 for the 5 milliliter bottle. The Yarrow Palm, I'm going to tell you some of the benefits of this and explain too. And now, so this is a preview, so it's a smaller bottle. The packaging that they're planning for this is a 30 milliliter bottle, so it's going to be double this size. And it's going to have an eyedropper to make it easier for use to either put in capsules or for topical use. And, I've been forgetting my slides. Why did nobody say anything to me? Oh, by the way, Lauren said she loves the emotional benefits of the flower oils and also the beautiful blend. Smells like a Skittle. I can't see the bottles. Oh, sorry about that. Here, what if hold on. I thought it was showing me in the corner plus the screen. Hold on. Here's what I'll do. I forgot that I had the slides up here, and they've just been sitting here. Here's your pink pepper. Well, these are not in order now. What's going on here? I'm not great with slides, guys. Oh, this one was your Magnolia. Okay, too late for that. I don't even know which one this is supposed to be. These are out of order. I thought I did this right, guys. This is why I can't be trusted with technology. I just quit. I can't be trusted with technology. I thought I would try putting together a slideshow for y'all, and it just didn't work at all. Okay, so Yarrow, it's going to be in a 30 milliliter bottle with an eyedropper so that it'll make it easy to take either in capsules or to put on topically. And so it's this is procured from Bulgaria, and it's got this deep blue color. And anytime you see essential oils with the deep blue color, we have a few others that do, think antioxidant. This is real antioxidant support. I'll try to put a drop in my hand so you can see. See how just that's the tiniest bit and how deep that is. So so topically, this is anti-aging for restoring youthful skin. And I will try to find the slides for that one were really good. They had I swear, I think it might be easier to just show you from a screenshot on my phone than to try to actually deal with it. I know that's kind of lame, but I'm just really not good at technology. I tried though. The before and after pictures were really phenomenal. This was taken a week and a half apart with one of our co-owners, our co-founders. Okay, I know it's kind of lame to show you a screenshot from. I can't even make it bigger. I'm so bad at technology. So this was the before and after, and now you're getting all kinds of glare and everything. This was taken 10 days apart with rough skin after she had been in I forget which desert trip that she was on. Emily Wright, one of our co-founders, and she showed both sides of her hands, and it was like cracking and peeling where she'd been in the desert. And and after 10 days of use with the Yarrow Palm topically, it was so regenerative to the skin. So she said a lot of people will like to take doTERRA's hydrating cream, has the kind that's a jar that you can open and put things in, and putting Yarrow Palm with your blue tansy in, or even frankincense in that and stirring that up is going to be great to use before bed. But other uses, you'll take it under the tongue or in a capsule. I don't find the flavor to be bothersome. I put it under my tongue and it was fine. So the blue component of the Yarrow is actually higher in antioxidants than vitamin C or E. So it's very, very good for all of our body systems. Emotionally, your Yarrow is for purging, relieving, protecting, mending broken hearts, broken spirits, wearing it over the heart for that. Also protecting you from negative energy or negative people. So you could either put that over your heart before you're going to have a difficult meeting, or diffusing if you're going to have maybe somebody over or something like that. Also, the Yarrow does activate the CB2, which are the same components that we love about our Copaiba for those benefits for our neurological system. And so Yarrow is really, really good for the cognitive processes, learning and memory, sleep and calming, pain receptors, also for appetite and feeling satiated. It brings, they had a lot of information on the chemistry and the science of it. Some of it was a little bit over my head to be able to write notes and share back for you guys. But you can still watch the live stream for $39 if anybody wants the code for getting it for that price. I can get it for you if you want the details on it and all the studies that they have. But so it balances the fight or flight response in your brain and your nervous system and calms anxious feelings. It's also a blood tonic, so it boosts the elimination of toxins from the body and supports your body's ability to do that. And then the pomegranate seed component with the Yarrow with the palm is also antioxidant. It has it gives healthy inflammatory response and healthy metabolic function. And there was research on that with adipose tissue, our fat tissues, that it promotes the chemistry of normalizing the chemicals in fat cells versus they did the research on what's in obese fat cells versus normal fat cells. And it helps normalize the hormones in your body to support when you're doing other things for weight loss, to help support that so that your chemistry is right to be able to support weight loss. And it's important to note that we're only talking about doTERRA oils. And that's true of any of the oils I'm sharing with you, but especially with the Yarrow. If you just Google it and you start reading about essential oils in general, there are some species of Yarrow that are not safe to ingest, that have components that make it so that it would be unsafe to ingest. This species of Yarrow is safe to ingest, and it's designed for that and has immense benefits. And with other brands, not only could it be the wrong species of plant, but it could also be either adulterated or synthetic and poisonous. So you're getting the safety that you always can count on with doTERRA with all of your oils. And especially that's just something to keep in mind that in case you read anything about Yarrow in general. So healthy inflammatory response, healthy metabolic function, brain, central nervous system, also great for like strained muscles, that kind of thing. And so the pomegranate and the Yarrow bring benefits through different pathways, because the pomegranate seed is a non-volatile oil, and then the Yarrow is the volatile. So they work together very well. Let's see here. Also for normal cholesterol responses in your body, supporting that. That was another one that it was in the research with. And when you're doing your Yarrow, 1 to 2 drops in a capsule or under the tongue 2 times daily for metabolic support, or topically with frankincense and cedarwood. It complements it really well. Okay. And Yarrow will be $95 for 30 milliliters of it in that eyedropper packaging when it's available in that packaging December. Then, hold on a second, can't reach it. Okay, so your On Guard. How many of you already use and love your On Guard toothpaste? We've been using it in our house for a couple of years, all except for I think the youngest 2 kids say it's too hot, but our other 3, they all love it. So they showed a couple of studies that they did on the On Guard toothpaste. And what's great about On Guard products with our toothpaste, there's no warning on it for toxicity, because it's safe. There's no poison control warning on it. And our new mouthwash is the same. No poison control warnings, safe. So the On Guard toothpaste is non-abrasive, and but it still is whitening. And they did a study on it. Let's see here. Where was it? I don't know where I put it, guys. I might have even taken the notes in something else. They did a study on it. Where did I put the results? I'm sorry. I don't know where I did it. I don't know where I put the study, guys. It was on how much whitening after how much time. And your On Guard toothpaste does that. So there's the long story short on it. And the On Guard mouthwash, what's special about it, they didn't want to just have a regular old mouthwash and throw On Guard in it. That would be nice, but they wanted more features than that. No alcohol, because even a lot of mouthwashes that are advertised as all natural still contain alcohol in it. And also it is 100% clear, and it does not separate the way a lot of them do that are natural out there on the market. This formula stays suspended throughout, and they microencapsulated the On Guard without damaging the oils, because a lot of the processes that make it so that it's incorporated throughout will damage the essential oils and reduce the benefits of it. So they did a study with the On Guard mouthwash with our pH levels in our mouth, and after only 4 days of using this On Guard mouthwash, 70% of participants had the pH range in their mouth of healthy levels where they did not before. So that was pretty good for only 4 days of use, and of course you're going to get more benefits with time even. And they also did a study with the enzymes that should or should not be present in your mouth, and that the On Guard mouthwash helped a lot with that too. So it tastes great. It's xylitol sweetened, which is actually good for your teeth. I'm really impressed with the On Guard mouthwash, and it is going to be $14.50 as a single, and that's for 16 ounces of it. Then your next oil is green mandarin, which we got a preview of this past spring. It was available for a limited time as that trio. And they were able to get the sourcing of it. This is from southern Brazil. And what's awesome is this has a lot of benefits that we didn't have in some other oils, because the chemistry of this is a little bit different than the chemistry of other citrus oils. But in southern Brazil, this is the same plant as the red mandarin of the oranges, okay? The red mandarin and the green mandarin are the same species. This is just the unripened fruits. And to have healthy harvests, they go through the orchards and they thin out about 60 to 70% of the mandarins before they grow, so that it will allow the other ones to be healthier. And before doTERRA came in there and did research on this, on the green mandarin to see if there were benefits to it, those were completely wasted. And now that it has a benefit to it, and then that's not wasted and creating jobs this way as well. So of course, with your citrus, they do have some overlap with similar chemistry. Just choose whichever that you love of the aroma. Benefits of taking green mandarin internally are digestive support, healthy glucose metabolism, and healthy cholesterol levels. And it has a very bright, sweet aroma. You can also combine it with that Yarrow palm for metabolic support too. And this is available in the 15 milliliter. That's the 250 drop bottle, and it will be $28 wholesale. Then everyone got really, really, really loud and excited over turmeric essential oil. So the essential oil has a little bit different benefit than the herbal form of it. And we already had the herbal form of it available in our alpha CRS component of our lifelong vitality supplements, and in our deep blue polyphenol complex capsules, which you have already used and loved. So the turmeric essential oil just has a little bit different pathway of benefit for your body. You can use 1 to 2 drops internally for cell viability and protection. You can also use it topically for calming tissue irritation. It's great to combine with the mandarin, especially if you're putting it in a diffuser. You can cook with it as well. See how it does have your supplement facts label on it. And it's also good topically with your yarrow and palm. So your turmeric is going to be great for aches and pains, for supporting cardiovascular system, for supporting liver, and also brain support. I know there's a lot of research out there for the many benefits of turmeric in our bodies. So we're super stoked to get availability of this. And so it is going to be wholesale $28, and that's for 250 drops of your turmeric essential oil. And then last year they brought out Copaiba essential oil, which is, has those CB2 benefits. That means it does not create the unwanted effects that you have with marijuana products. It's a different plant. It is Copaiba. It is not a marijuana product, but it has some of those positive benefits in our bodies without those mental effects that people don't want from that, and that we have to worry about with some of like the CBD oils and that kind of thing. doTERRA said that in their research, every single brand of CBD oil that they tested, even the ones that say that it doesn't contain THC, did have it at least in some amount. Some of them it was only trace amounts, some of it was more, but there's no way of knowing. And so for safety, Copaiba just can't be beat. And it's also very, very gentle. So a lot of people love taking Copaiba, and now it's available in soft gel form to make it even easier to take. So some of the benefits are for cardiovascular, for immune system, if you're feeling like you're trying to fight something off. Also digestive support. It's an antioxidant, and a lot of people take this for stress and for calming. It's great for that. And then it is going to be for how many capsules? For 60 soft gels, it'll be wholesale $32. You can get the same benefits by taking your Copaiba out of the essential oil, but if you'd rather take it in a soft gel form, that's fine. Also, this is carrageenan free, and they had done the research and said that the carrageenan that were used in some of doTERRA's supplements were the healthy kind, not the damaging kind. It was just from seaweed, and it was actually, it makes a big difference whether it was from the right source or not. But since since so many people see carrageenan and they're worried about it and they don't have the time to research and see which kind of carrageenan it was, doTERRA is transitioning all of their soft gels to a carrageenan-free formula, and this one is the first one to be carrageenan-free. And then, okay, let's see here. So they reformulated and relaunched their deodorant. And this is going to be, I think, probably everybody's favorite product. This is going to be fantastic. It's unisex. And how many of you have smelled or used balance oil before? A lot of people love it for stress and for calming. And so this has balance in your in the deodorant. It's completely reformulated. And one of the slides I was going to try to show you, it had all of the ingredients are, this is a 1 on EWG's safety meter. When a lot of people look it up on EWG, it is a 1 on EWG. This is as safe as it gets. No damaging ingredients in it at all. So, and what's cool is some of the more experienced leaders with doTERRA had been given this deodorant to test in its early, when they were getting it ready. And even marathon runners said that at the end of the day, all they could smell was balance when they sniffed their pits. I put this through the test yesterday when I put it on at 3:30 in the morning, trying to get back from Salt Lake City, flying home, and just the stress of, catching another flight and, transition off of this plane onto that one, the transition of it's a little too hot, it's a little too cold, you're putting your jacket on, off again, sweating, a little bit of stress in the mix, getting home through traffic on I-64 and passing 2 different wrecks and everything. And at the end of the day, I did not stink. I promise. I even made Rick smell me, and he said that I didn't stink. And believe me, we've been married 19 years. If I stunk, he would tell me. So you will love the balance. And it's a really good size. It's 2.65 ounces for this. And it's just a stick that you can apply. And they are going to be bringing it out later in Citrus Bliss aroma. And then they will later also bring out one that is baking soda free for sensitive skin. So this one has arrowroot powder and baking soda as part of the base in there. The deodorant is going to be $8.75 at wholesale. And we are going to need them for everybody ages 12 and up in my house. This is going to be great. I'm super stoked to get this. And then, James will have it too. And you just don't need one yet, buddy. So then as the bonus this time, for people who were present at convention, we were able to get a bottle of lemon myrtle, which is, this was the first time they've ever offered it at any time. And it's great for relaxation and for calming. And it's in several of our blends already. So this was the gift as an addition to our kit for those of us who as a reward for coming all the way to convention. And it's great for calming. And it also mixes well, the lemon myrtle mixes well with eucalyptus, Siberian fir, and thyme in the diffuser. And then this one was the convention blend. doTERRA Dream was the theme this year. And the packaging was so pretty. It's got that rainbow shimmer on it. And for those of us who attended the formal gala to recognize our leaders that achieved the top ranks, my immediate leader is a single mom of 5, and she's achieved the rank of Blue Diamond this year, and living in Morgantown, West Virginia. And average pay for Blue Diamond rank is $412,000 a year. So can that be done in West Virginia? Yes, absolutely. Even a busy mom of 5. So I attended to celebrate her and some others of my friends that achieve leadership ranks. They are going to bring this Dream oil out at Christmas time too. So in the holiday catalog. So this is just kind of a preview of it. So if you like getting all of the different emotional aromatherapy roller balls, this is going to be one that they are going to offer again in the holiday catalog. And it has cedarwood, pink pepper, juniper berry, magnolia, Roman chamomile, lemon myrtle, and osmanthus. I love you, buddy. You're such a good kid. And so a couple of the other highlights that they shared, we were all really, really excited for the announcement. Last year, they told us that doTERRA is going to open healthcare centers. And they already have one they have one open right now in Utah for employees of doTERRA. This is the model that they are operating with for their own employees, for people who are really proactive about their health care. They're going to start opening these around the country, and they announced the locations for the first 3 of them. And one is going to be in southern Utah, one is going to be, I think, Phoenix, and the other one in Tennessee. So it's nice to know that that's, that they're going to have more locations of it. And so these are going to be the best of both worlds, traditional and complementary care integrated. No billing insurance. They're going to have a membership model to make it affordable and accessible to everyone. And then over time, having like catastrophic care options. They're even going to have an emergency medicine. They're going to have like urgent care available, telemedicine available, so that those who live too far can commute and can get that option over video chat with no copays. And because it's going to be a simplified model where there's none of that nonsense paperwork, doctors are actually going to have time one-on-one with their patients, with a lot more time. And it'll have a patient portal too, where you can schedule appointments at your convenience and access your own medical records. And they will be using doTERRA essential oils in the clinics. They will be independently run, not through doTERRA. And it was important to note that so that there was no conflict of interest. Of course, they will have doTERRA essential oils available for sale in the clinics and recommended in usage as it's appropriate, but that the doctors themselves wouldn't be selling them in those clinics, that those were still going to be through the wellness advocates. So that's pretty neat to see that we really are disrupting healthcare on the major level, making these options of collaborative care available with primary care providers and acupressure and acupuncture and chiropractors and essential oils, and all of it brought together in one place where you can come and get the answers that you need and referring off as needed. The new fall doTERRA Living magazine is out. And so for those who like to have a paper copy, it's available right now. You can just put it on your next doTERRA order for $1.50. If you want to read the free version, it is available already as well. And I'll put the link in the group for it. Ashley asked, will they be hiring nurse practitioners? I'm sure they will, because this is going to be a full service clinic, and they're opening them up. Right now, those are the 3 new ones that they are opening, and then they're going to be announcing more over time. This is going to be something that they want to share so that it's going to be locations that anybody can access. And this is just the beginning. So we were just super, super stoked to see that. So then I was in a contest before convention to try to earn free convention kits, meaning one of every product, for the number of people that I referred to purchase the live stream. And I remember even the day before I was leaving for convention, telling my Kate, now Kate just, she wanted me to play a game with her. I said, Mommy is, this is when I tell my kids, like, this is the dream that we're creating together as a family. When I'm working from home, I said, Mommy's trying to win you a kit. So this is why I'm making these phone calls. I'm going to make phone calls until such and such time. And she said she understood. So then when I came back from convention, I told Kate, honey, remember when Mommy was making those phone calls and I told you I was going to try to win us a convention kit? Mommy didn't win us a convention kit. Mommy won 2 of them. And I was on a very short list of people who won 2 kits earned, really. I mean, it was because they said anybody who got 10 or more referrals earned 1 kit. And if you got 2, you got 2 if you got 20 or more referrals. So I busted my rear before that and made it happen. And now that means that between the kit I bought and to bring home to show all of you, and the 2 that I won, that will provide for all of my littles to have their own of the kids kit, which I'm super excited about. And then we were at a team party that my upline, several levels up, and several others had collaborated together to put on a very big party, and they had rented out a hall right next to the convention center. People I didn't even know, like just multiple people, just to split the cost of the room and have it catered and so forth. And that way, and the cost was really good. And it was just dinner for, all of our team members, anybody who wanted to come and spend time together. And my son, I brought my son who's 12, and this was his second convention. He really loved it. Well, we had a guest surprise visitor, our chief medical officer, who is Dr. David Hill. He's a chiropractor. Came to visit our team party and shake hands and answer questions and meet people. And so they said, you know, anybody who it's their first time at convention can come up and get their picture and meet him and so forth. And I didn't get in line. I left it, you know, for the people who it was their first time. That's fine. I understand. But my kid wanted to go up there. He'd met him last year at convention, but I mean, he's my kid, right? Let him do it. And Dr. Hill was so impressed with him. He told his assistant to come and find me and get my number, and they would text me and have me bring him in so that he could meet with Dr. Hill one-on-one the next day before convention started. And so we got to go backstage the last day before the convention began, and they gave us, you know, the backstage passes and everything. And he told James how impressed he was that this young man wants to come and learn all these things. He said he gave him a gift. He asked him the day before, what was your favorite oil? And James told him Citrus Bliss is his favorite. So he had him a gift bag with Citrus Bliss and the $95 kids kit. The whole kit. My kid got the whole kit free as a gift from Dr. Hill. And he told him that, you know, commended him for wanting to learn more, and told him that he wants him to come visit every year at convention and come and see him and say hello. So it means a lot that, each of our co-founders and the executives and everything, they really do have a heart for the people. They really do have a heart for, you know, for the mission, for the oils and the difference that we're making. And so that made it really special. So now literally all of my kids are going to have a kids kit. Well, my oldest kids still have to share it, but that's okay. So any questions before I stop the recording on the new oils and the new kits? Anybody? So I'm going to have more information later on when you can purchase the kits. Usually they'll make them available in October at a discount if you buy it so that it has one of everything in a kit. I don't have the information on the pricing and availability of that yet. I'll get it when I can. If you're local or local-ish, please do come this Saturday, September 29th at 1 p.m. We're going to meet up at the Drip Coffee Shop, which is in Area 34. That's where our Chamber of Commerce is. It's a brick building immediately across from the public library, which is at the Taze Valley exit. So that's 1 p.m. this Saturday, and we'll just kind of do a show and tell and pass everything around, and you're welcome to try everything. And I will be giving out a couple of door prizes for people who attend live as well. So thanks everybody for hopping on here tonight, and let me know in the group if you have any other questions. If there's not anything else, I'll go ahead and stop the recording. And thanks for joining us.